We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Leading off the
in this day and
for St.
age,
Louis,
we're used to seeing a
the
lot
right
of home
fielder,
runs and pitchers
Jose
not going very deep in a game.
Martinez.
How about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And he struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Goldschmidt.
The pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was in a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs come. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Anthony
Hard liner to center field. Bader has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Chris.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. First offering on its way.
The second baseman.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Paul DeYoung is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Carpenter.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Something I thought we'd never see. 100 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to, and as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Kyle.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Addison Russell.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jose Quintana.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The catcher,
fouled away.
Yadier.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Molina hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's one gone in the inning.
The pitcher, number 52.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bader on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Javier Baez.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. His second home run of the game, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 for the first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The center fielder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Bader.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped on the ground to first. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The second baseman.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they're held in... Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Down the first baseline, Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for
so another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder,
Nick Castellanos now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Bader going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that? Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael
Jairo Munoz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. To first, Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next,
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the. Adam Wainwright will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 50, Adam.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. To third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. His career line against Wainwright. He's a .318 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher,
into the box,
40.
Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And they got him. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
The center fielder.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's
Bader.
Through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
From the stretch. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
This is chopped down the third baseline. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Russell
popped him up. DeYoung backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting the pitcher, Jose Quintana.
Striding in once again, Jose Quintana. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
He came to play today, not just
first
only
baseman,
on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. 0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wainwright comes set. Here he comes 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bader moves over. And the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, one man out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The home-standing Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60.
Now here's the pitch.
John
fouled
Brebbia.
off.
Now playing shortstop and batting 9. Number 63. Edmundo Sosa.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Line drive to center field. Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 9.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tyler
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Martinez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter.
Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Russell.
This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the Cubs here. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
catcher,
Ninth
number
inning
5.
underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold
Molina.
strike. Another 0-2 coming. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the
He's
shortstop,
ready. Here's the first offering.
Edmundo Sosa.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Edmundo Sosa
right
goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth.
Martinez.
Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning